A tragic incident over the weekend at a St. Louis Park restaurant killed 2 people and injured 4 others. Today we hear from the Golden Valley family who owns the restaurant. It was Sunday evening at Park Tavern in St. Louis Park when a man drove his car into a packed patio. Why it happened is still unknown. What we do know is Christina Folkerts, a Park Tavern waitress, and Gabe Harvey, an employee from nearby Methodist Hospital, were killed and several others injured. Now, following the tragedy, the community has rallied to support the victims.
It's been very hard.
On the site of a horrific incident, a memorial filled with flowers, photographs, and heartfelt messages now adorn the Park Tavern parking lot.
It's very sad. They're good people here.
Kathleen Sullivan is one of many who stopped by to pay their respects for the people senselessly killed Sunday night when a man drove through a crowded patio. A patio that was in the process of being dismantled Tuesday morning.
Why would anybody want to take the young server's life with the children? It just breaks my heart.
That server was 34-year-old Christina Folkerts, mother of 3 who was working the busy patio that night.
Her sister and I were in school together from K through 8th grade. Her mother trained me in, actually, and trained my sister.
Charlene Freeman is the general manager of Milton's Restaurant in Crystal. Her dad owns the Park Tavern, and all of the staff at both restaurants are like family.
I'm here at Milton's right now, and I've had numerous people come in just to give me a hug or to see how my mom and my dad are doing.
While the last couple of days have been tough, Freeman says the outpouring of support has been overwhelming, as evidenced by the memorial that sprung up outside of her dad's restaurant and the donations that have come in on the various GoFundMe pages that were set up for the people involved in Sunday's incident.
I hate the fact that something like this has to happen for us to know how much the community is there, because we are actually more there for each other than we actually like to think.
Meanwhile, police identified the driver of the car as 56-year-old Stephen Bailey of St. Louis Park. He was booked into Hennepin County Jail Monday morning on 2 counts of criminal vehicular homicide. It was back to school for many local students. Students returning to Northview Middle School noticed significant improvements. The summer's renovations are almost complete. At Northview Middle, they opened up the space on the 2nd floor, adding more chairs for flexible learning and group work. The updates also added glass walls to the classrooms, creating what they call learning on display. It's all part of Osseo area schools Building a Better Future plan, approved by a voter referendum. Northview principal Diana Bledsoe calls it a tremendous facelift.
Basically, starting at the last day of school last year, they gutted everything and they started to build what the kids call a college campus for them, all right?
All that's left is some touch-ups in the hallway and finishing up on the media center. Osseo Superintendent Kim Heil also took a tour of the building on Tuesday. She says she's looking forward to future results too.
It's a huge project, but it's a beautiful project, and it's a legacy that our families who approved it will be able to leave for our kids in the future and beyond.
Brooklyn Middle School also had significant renovations this summer. Other schools in the district will get their own renovations over the coming years. Minnesota's largest school district needs to cut $21 million from its budget. Officials with Anoka-Hennepin schools say they're expecting a budget shortfall that's due to inflation, staff costs, and a drop in pandemic funding. The district already cut 40 jobs from its central office, saving about $5 million. The public will get a chance to weigh in on the budget cuts in late September and October. The school board is expected to vote on the budget in November. Robbinsdale police arrested a man who is accused of setting fire to a home with people inside. Police say the fire occurred Saturday evening in the 3200 block of Halgalo Place. Officers had initially responded to a report of a man who refused to leave the home. That man had multiple warrants out for his arrest. As officers were putting him into a squad car, police heard loud popping sounds and then flames shooting through a second-story window. Police ran into the burning home to evacuate several people and pets. Police say the suspect had been inside the home where the fire started. He's facing felony arson charges. Fortunately, no one was injured. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. Meanwhile, in Brooklyn Park, it wasn't fire but gunshots inside a home that required a police response. Brooklyn Park Police responded shortly before 5 p.m. Monday and noticed several people running from the scene and speeding off in a vehicle. As the suspects ran off, police noticed they had dropped several firearm accessories in the road. A police search of the home revealed additional evidence of gunfire. Police could not find anyone who was shot. Brooklyn Park Police continue to investigate. Brooklyn Park residents can expect to see a bump in their property taxes as the city builds a new fire station. The central fire station at 85th and Zane is being replaced. The project will cost about $40 million. The City Council considered 3 design plans and picked the most expensive one to move forward. Fire Chief Sean Conway says the new station will have technology and safety upgrades. It's also designed to reduce the time it takes to respond to an emergency.
Just getting to somebody's side in a house fire not only gives us an opportunity to protect life safety, which is our primary initiative, but it's followed by property conservation. We want to preserve the contents of their home and property.
Construction on the new fire station is expected to start in the fall of next year.